Hello retouchers, you're welcome once again. So in today's video, we are going to retouch this picture within some minutes without wasting time and without using any AI, and we'll get it to top notch. Okay, so as you can see, this picture is raw and it's inside camera raw filter. Okay, so without doing much, let's open it inside Photoshop. So as you can see this picture right here, this picture is beautiful, but let's enhance it more and make it look more beautiful, realistic. Okay, so and we'll be using this my all-in-one retouching preset right here. Okay, so and the preset you are going to use is the fast retouch too. Okay, so if you haven't downloaded this my all-in-one preset yet, the link is on the description and on my channel description, and also this the video description. Okay, so let's use this fast retouch right here. So click on it. So if you're using this preset right here, once you click this fast retouch, it will give you a message and pause here. Okay, so you have to choose the amount of blur that will be okay for your image. Okay, so as you can see, I want this image to have some details and also look so natural and realistic, also more beautiful. Okay, so I'm using 16 here as the blur amount. Okay, so as you can see, 16 blur this image, and if you look closely, you can as well see the textures. So you will put the amount that will not kill the image entirely. Okay, so click OK. So because we are using the fast retouch to remember, this video is for fast retouch. Okay, so in case you don't want to waste time retouching your image, you don't want to use mixer brush, you just want to retouch it fast and also get the same result you will get when you are using mixer brush or micro dodge and burn, this is the best preset for you. Okay, so you will click continue and the preset will come again. Okay, so right here you have to put the amount of blur that will soften your skin. So as you are driving the radius, you will be watching your skin until you get to the satisfaction that you actually need for your image. Okay, so right here, okay, this is 50. I think 50 is okay for me right here. So click continue. So now you pick your brush tool and make sure you are on soft round brush. Okay, so your opacity will be on 100 and flow 100, but you can change, you can reduce and increase it, depends on where you are brushing. Okay, just pay attention to what I'm doing. This is not mixer brush, this is normal brush too. Okay, so let me start from the forehead. Yeah, okay, you can see what I'm doing. Without wasting time, this image we will retouch it within some minutes. Okay, so I have to reduce the opacity or flow, so because I don't want the effect to be much on this side. Okay, so I have to increase the opacity again. So that's what you'll be doing according to what you actually want to achieve, where you want the effect to be much on, you increase the opacity, but the place that you don't want the effect to be much on, you have to decrease your opacity or your flow. Okay, so now I have to decrease the opacity again. So because I have to paint this side. Okay, and the nose, and I want the nose to look as real as possible. Okay, okay, now I will increase the opacity again. So let's work on the neck. So one thing about this pattern, it will make the work easier and fast for you, and also give you that best result that you are looking for without stressing you, without wasting your time, and without you doing much. Okay. So as you can see, the image is still looking realistic and not fake. Okay, as you can see, we are done retouching this image right here. So this is the before and this is after. This is before, this is after. Okay, so let's continue fixing it. So you have to open this group right here and you will see the texture. Okay, highlight the texture and you pick your close stamp tool and pick out some stubborn wrinkles, or pimples, any stubborn stuff that you want to get rid from the image you are working on. So this is how you remove it. It's either you remove the pimples before you start using the presets, or you do it this way that I'm doing it now. Okay. Okay, so I have to use my brush again and paint here. You can see that I didn't paint here. That's why the spots refuse to go. Okay, so I go back to my clone stamp tool. So as you can see, her freckles are still there. Okay, so as you can see this image, we are done retouching this image right now. This is before and after within some seconds. Okay, so but let's fix this the way it's supposed to be. Okay, so the next thing we are going to do right here is we are going to we are going to clean the eyes right here. Okay, so you have to stroke if you are using this reset. Okay, so right now we use this eyes doctor first because I don't want the vein in the eyes to clear these veins. I just want to whiten the eyes, and also the veins will be there looking realistic. Okay, all these preset right here, they are for eyes. Okay, either use clean eyes, but clean eyes, if you use it, it will get rid of the vein. Okay, but it's still okay if that's what you want, but I don't want the vein to go, so I use the eyes doctor. So this eyes doctor, I have to paint only the white side of the eyes. As you can see, it will clean the red and leave the vein, making the eyes look so realistic. Okay, so if it is not white enough the way you want it, like it's not white enough the way I want it, okay, what you do is to duplicate the layer, Command J or Control J, and you change the copy blending mode to the copy blending mode. You change it to soft lights, as you can see, to become more whiter. Okay, so but I want everything to look natural and realistic, so I have to drop the opacity of the two layers to give me the satisfaction that I'm looking for. Okay, so this is nice. So, and I have to do one more thing. I will use the eyes retouch. Okay, so this eyes retouch will make the eyes more shiny. So I have to paint it on both the both the whole eyes. Okay, I have to paint it on the whole eyes because I want the eyes to be glittering. Okay, so So when you are done painting it and maybe we didn't get the amount of results that you want, it's simple. You can duplicate the layer here, or you can also increase the opacity here, as you can see, to your satisfaction. Okay. So what I'm going to do right here is to make the eyelashes more darker. Okay. So I'm going to use the lashes pop right here. I click on lashes pop. Okay. So I have to increase the opacity. So I have to paint on the lashes to make it more darker. Okay, this is nice. So the next thing I will do, I have to whiten the teeth. Okay, so I scroll. This is mouth retouch button. Under mouth retouch button, you have the toothbrush. Okay, you click on the toothbrush. Okay, so you have to paint on the teeth to whiten it, as you can see right here. Okay, so in case it is not white to your satisfaction, you can easily duplicate the layer, Command J or Control J, as you can see, to become more whiter this way. Okay, and if it's excess, you can drop the opacity a little. So now let's add the blush on the cheek. Okay, so to add the blush, we have to scroll to under Dodge and Burn. You have the blush there. Okay, you click on blush. So let's paint on the cheek, as you can see. Okay, so this is nice. So the next thing we are going to do again is to do the highlight and shadow, which is the dodge and burn. Okay. So to do the highlight and shadow right here, we have to use the dodge and burn. This is dodge and burn button. Under the button, you will have different types of dodge and burn. Okay. So, but for the sake of this tutorial, let's use the first one there, which is the dodge and burn curves. Okay. So as you can see right here, let's drop the opacity of our brush, okay? Or let's drop the flow to 5%, okay? So it won't be flowing much, okay? So we are going to dodge the highlight side and burn the shadow side, okay? We are not going to do much. So let me dodge here, increase the highlight a little. So dodge this area and increase the highlight a little. Dodge this area and increase the highlight a little. Dodge here, dodge here, increase the highlight a little. So as you can see, I'm going to dodge here also, increase the highlights a little. So you are going to dodge every part of your image that has that, every highlight part of your image. Okay. So let's burn the cheek a little. I think the cheek is the shadow part on the face here that we need to burn. Okay. So let's burn here a little also. I think we are okay. Now you have to turn off this gray, the black and white there. Okay, so you have this result right here. So let's check out before and after. This is before, then this is after. Before and this is after. So if it's much, you drop the opacity of the dodge and burn, because I don't want it to be much, so it won't be looking fake. Okay, okay. Something like this is okay. So the next thing we are going to do right here is the lips. Okay, so you have to scroll also to matte retouch button. You have the lipstick pack. This pack contains different shades of lipstick colors, so you have to choose the one that will suit your image. Okay, So click on it. So it has finished loading. You open the group right here. You have different lipstick colors right here, as you can see. So now I'm going to use the nude, okay? The nude here, which is the first one. Let's use the nude on these lips. Okay, let's increase our flow back. So paint the nude. Okay, as you can see, this is what the nude looks like. Okay, so if it's much, you drop the opacity a little to your satisfaction. Okay, so this is nice. So what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to use the color balance right here to adjust the skin tone a little, add a little yellow here. Okay, okay, this is the for the mid-tone. So let's check the shadow. What? So let's go to the highlights. Okay, we're not doing much, just adjusting the skin tone. As you can see, this is before. It's more of a magenta before. Now this is after right here. Okay, so now the next thing we are going to do is to go to selective color and switch it to yellow. Then take it, minus it a little. If you take it this way, you are minusing the color. Let's if you want the color this way, which is still nice. Okay, so this way you have to put it in a way that it will look more beautiful. Let's leave it here. So now let's merge all this together. Okay, Command E or Control E. So now let's sharpen the image. As you can see, the image is not sharpened. Okay, so the textures is dull. So to do that, under the texture button, you can use the sharpen or the thick texture. Okay, so let's click on the thick texture. Okay, as you can see the effect of the thick texture. Now the textures are active right here. Okay, so this is our final result on this image. This is before and this is after. Okay, so this is before, after, before, after. Okay, so you can see the changes and you can see how easy it is to get to this result without using mixer brush and without using micro dodge and burn retouch. Okay, so this is an easy way you can process any image at all without wasting your time and without using mixer brush and killing time. Okay, so this is it for this tutorial. Okay, to get this all-in-one preset, use the link on the description of this tutorial or the link on my channel to download it. Okay, see you guys in my next tutorial.